the asset was to be terminated.
Parenthood in Star Wars is a topic that shows up throughout Star Wars media. Whether it's Luke's absent father with Anakin, Anakin's relationship with Palpatine, or Boba and Jango Fett, very few characters within Star Wars have any semblance of a stable or healthy family. Two parental figures in the Star Wars universe I want to cover today are Mando from The Mandalorian and Ahsoka from the Star Wars Ahsoka series. I think their many similarities and differences make them interesting to do an analysis on. Being the most popular recent father-son story in Star Wars, The Mandalorian is the example of parenthood within the Star Wars expanded universe. Grogu, often referred to as Baby Yoda before his name was revealed, is a literal baby. Due to Din's decisions to prevent Grogu's death, he's thrusted into his parental role, going to fascinating and dangerous adventures with his 50-year-old space baby. The relationship between Ahsoka and Sabine is similar to a parental relationship in many ways. Like Hera said, Sabine is lacking structure. Sabine is very rebellious and has a somewhat immature demeanor, and honestly acts a lot like a teenager. You could argue that Ahsoka was similar as a child Padawan as well. Sabine, much like Grogu, had their parents killed in a great purge, which likely stunted a lot of her growth. Ahsoka and Din are similar in many ways. Both Mando and Ahsoka were raised in a group society as opposed to a traditional nuclear family popular within the US. Ahsoka with the Jedi Order, and Mando with the Clan Mudhorn. Along with this, Ahsoka and Din are both single-parent figures for orphans, which greatly affects both the child and the parent. However, they are parents of orphans of two different stages of a child's life. In Din's case, Grogu is physically dependent on Din for his survival due to his infancy. Din feeds him, protects him from the environment, and physically takes him around. Developmentally, Sabine is very much physically independent, as Ahsoka does not literally baby her most of the time. However, much like a teenager, Sabine acts like she's learning the ropes of life, and she's ignoring important responsibilities such as the ceremony. Along with this, she's sometimes getting hurt or failing when trying new things on her own, like with her duel with Shin. Ahsoka is there for her when she falls, but is somewhat less nurturing than Din, I think a lot due to her old Jedi ways. I think in this way, Din might be more akin to a traditional motherly role, as Ahsoka is probably more fatherly in that aspect. A study published in the National Library of Medicine reflects the effects of parental deaths within an orphan's life. Quote, maternal death has a negative impact on the psychological well-being of the participants even after they've crossed the 18 years threshold of orphanhood. Yearning for their mothers negatively affects their ability to develop coping strategies, which led to isolation, sadness, hopelessness, lack of peace, and fear of an uncertain future. Does this sound like anybody we know? This could explain some of the issues that Sabine faces, even though she is well past her childhood. So, I hope these small, fun analyses made you think about parental relationships within Star Wars just a little bit more. Call your parents next time you see them. That makes no sense. So, don't forget to call your parents and thank them for not slaughtering kids in your name next time you see them. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. For more videos and to check out our live streams here on this channel, click here. Thanks and have a good one.